51% of email users in the United States go through their emails to make shopping decisions. You need a solid marketing plan to maximize that traffic and sales. Keep watching as I'm going to share with you the 5 tips to a super great, powerful email. Hey there, I'm Kathy Donovan Wagner, founder of Retail Mavens and mother of America's most fun family. I am passionate about helping independent retailers just like you succeed. Make sure you hit subscribe below and click the bell so that you get notifications of when I go live with more tips and tricks and strategies. Email marketing remains the best way to communicate with your customers. Why? 5 reasons. It's easy, it's inexpensive, you can reach a lot of people at one time, it's super effective at building relationships and driving sales, and most importantly, you own your list. No platform can take it away from you. It's really your greatest asset. So I want to make sure that you're using it properly. Let me add some numbers to illustrate my point even better. 81% of Americans look at their email at random times during the day. 51% of all email users in the US go through their emails before they make shopping decisions. Email engagement rates average 3.71%, while social media only average 0.6%. That's incredible. You get 6 times more engagement on the average in email than you do on social media. So have I convinced you that you should have a solid email marketing plan? It is a workhorse to increase your sales and increase your traffic. And the beauty of it is that as an independent retailer, you have the advantage of personal connection. That makes all the difference in the world. When you send an email, you can create brand loyalty and a relationship that big box stores just don't have. This puts you head and shoulders above them. It also makes it so much more likely that your customers will open your emails and take action on what's inside. You don't want to miss out on this advantage by sending emails that aren't great. So that's why I'm going to share with you my top 5 steps to build the best retail to consumer emails. Ready? Step 1, an irresistible subject line. You got to get them to open it. If they don't open it, they aren't going to see what's inside. With well over 100 emails filling the average person's inbox, we want to make sure you're doing something to capture their attention with that subject line. The most effective types of subject line are short. 85% of users open their emails on a mobile device, on their phone, which means that it gets cut off, right? So you want to make sure you're conveying your message in a short amount of characters. Use emotional words. Positive words are better than negative words, but negative words still beat out totally neutral words. Thirdly, you want to make sure that your subject line is benefits driven. It's giving the person a reason to open the email. It's telling them exactly what they're going to get when they open that email. Go back and study your emails and see which subject lines you got the greatest open rates from. And know that you can always reuse them again or even tweak them, right? Or use more of the same formula, the same style. Number 2, a personal note. Remember what I said about building relationships? You establish yourself as a real person, as someone that people can connect to. And that makes you stand out from every other internet site out there and every other big box retailer. Give them a little peek into you and your world and what's important to you. People buy from people. They buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And that's what you have the opportunity to do in each and every email that you send out. Step number 3, your expertise. On a regular basis, monthly at least, you want to make sure that you're including content that educates your people, your raving fans, about either your product or your store and how they can use it better. Included a blog post or a video or checklist, something that's going to help them solve problems. My friend and newsletter guru, Linda Claire Puig, says that this is your opportunity to establish yourself as the expert. Giving away this kind of valuable information allows you to showcase the kind of solutions that your store offers. So they can come to you with their problems and they can count on you and your expertise to solve them. Number 4, every email should have one call to action. In fact, when you start writing your email, you should have in mind what it is you want the end result to be. You have to make sure that you're telling your reader exactly, precisely what it is you want them to do. And one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they include too many call to actions, and one is always the best. It could be featuring a product that relates to the blog or a new shipment that you got in, and so then you want them to come into the store to see it. Or maybe you're having a class and they should register online for it. Or maybe you're having a sale and they should come in for that. Or a trunk show and this is the limited opportunity, and so you want them to go to your website right now to take advantage of it. Whatever the action you want them to take, the important thing is to tell them to take it. Use words like sign up here, stop in the store to see this before it goes. Be very clear about what you want them to do. And you don't want to confuse them and give them many calls to action, because a confused mind always says no. And if they can't decide what to do right away, they're going to swipe and go right to the next one. Number 5, keep them short. You've heard the stories of how our attention spans are always getting shorter and we just don't pay attention like we used to, right? So there's a lot of things you can do. Like when you're writing that personal section, it doesn't have to be a whole paragraph. It can be a couple of sentences. That's all they need. Don't post your whole full-length blog post. Just post a little teaser. Just put in a link so they can go right to your blog to read the rest. Another thing you can do is break your longer emails into a series rather than fitting everything into one long email. And then you get 2 emails for the price of one, really. When you send emails more frequently, a minimum of once a week, then you have the opportunity to share more information with them, and it's easier to keep them short. It also makes it easier to have a pattern or a routine that you follow. You could make it so that week 1 was about a class schedule, if that's what you offer. Week 2 was always about your featured new products that came in. Week 3 was your educational video or blog post or podcast, or where you give more value to something you have in the store. Share with them something they don't know about it, or introduce a designer, something like that. Week number 4 could be an event announcement. When you have a schedule like that, it makes it much simpler to know what content you're going to be sharing. You, of course, can mix and match these at any time based on what's going on in your store. And also, don't hesitate to send more than 1 email a week if the season calls for it. For sure, around the holidays it does. And if it's in the midst of your busy season, like for the couple weeks at the height of your busy season, or maybe even for the month of your busy season, you want to send out 2 emails. Let me know below which of these steps your emails have been missing and which one you're most excited about trying. Next, I want you to watch this video to learn how to grow your email list so that you can market to more customers. Happy retailing!